Hello fellow Zooba Kings and Queens, welcome to Court Royal, and in today's video, your entertainer Zooba King will be teaching you how to play the character Fuzzy. What's happening guys, Zooba King here, and as always, pleasure to see you, and in today's video, it was suggested that I make a gameplay, a how-to, on how to play Fuzzy. Now, again, I'm not a champion at Fuzzy, you probably saw me saying that in the comments, but I've been practicing and I am ready to tell you exactly what I've learned from playing Fuzzy. I've been playing Fuzzy since the beginning. He was one of my first characters I got, like one of them being like the 5th character I got. He's an interesting character, interesting concepts, and let's just go ahead and hop right in. So guys, here we are in the lobby. I'm just going to go ahead and as usual start with items and attributes, just because honestly, without the proper loadout with items and attributes, your character is just so much worse. Even if without strategy, if you've got the right stuff, it can really make a difference. So just overall, I'm going to go ahead and just start with items here. Now, the first thing you should notice is I'm not using adrenaline shot. This should come as a shock to you because I suck at using using medkits. So usually adrenaline shot is a must-have for me. However, I wanted to challenge myself and not use it. So it's kind of a way of breaking my habit. So if you have more than just the 2 item slots, sure, I would recommend Adrenaline Shot just for up-close fighting, especially if you're in higher Grandmaster tiers. But for the purpose of this video, I'm going to try not to use it. So one of Fuzzy's main items and abilities is that he can slow down your opponent's ability to walk. So I really think Cluster Bomb is very key in this situation, because the more damage you're dealing, the better. And honestly, if a little bit of a cluster hits someone, that's still going to freeze them. So Cluster Bomb is very important for Fuzzy. I don't suggest Molotov Bomb, because unfortunately, if an enemy gets nicked by the fire, it does not induce the freezing ability. So it's not a hugely useful item. I chose Happy Treats because since people are already going to be farther away from you because you're more of a sniper character, it just gives you that option to, hey, if I want to stop here, I can. Also, since you're going to be knocking people back with your spear and bow, and using just, tactics like freezing them, you're pretty much going to have all the time in the world to Happy Treat. Assuming you have all the items or just 3, I would suggest maybe putting Toolkit on. That would be very useful because it would just allow you to be able to get barrels and just equip them if you're about to get into a fight. It just blocks bits of damage. It also gives you just some extra shield for if you get really in danger. As for a 4th item slot, this is where I would put Adrenaline Shot or Vampire Fangs or maybe even Clown Nose. Now, hold the phone. I just said Clown Nose was a viable item to use in Zooba as an actual item, not a joke item. This is an interesting reason that I came up with. So as Fuzzy, he is a medium range, I would almost say long range hybrid character, meaning he doesn't have a low amount of health, but he doesn't do a high amount of damage either. So his damage is more in the zone of a Nyx's damage, and his range is more in the form of a Milo or a Yara. So I would honestly think Clown Nose would be a smart addition to your character if you have that 4th item slot, because it allows you to see other opponents. It just lets you get used to your surroundings. That's one thing you want to be very careful with Fuzzy, is knowing what's going on around you. Because if you get sneak attacked, especially if you don't have Adrenaline Shot, you're done. There's nothing really you can do. Slowy's a very slow character, acting very quickly and on the point is difficult with Fuzzy because he's a sniper character. So if you've got that 4th item slot, maybe try out the Clown Nose. Doesn't work for you, cool. Maybe I'm just a complete moron and I'm crazy. Maybe later. So as for attribute points, for the spear, I would say full on knockback. I'm not sure if they've adjusted the knockback yet. However, if they haven't, then I'm sorry for wasting your time. If the knockback hasn't been fixed, I would suggest range or I would not do velocity, definitely range if the knockback hasn't been fixed. I'm going to stick with knockback for now. As for bomb, again, because you're going to be wanting to hit people with the bomb to freeze them, I'm saying full radius. Bow, your focus shot, definitely going to put that on knockback. Because Fuzzy is a lower health, slower character, he doesn't have a means of getting away. definitely knock back on the bow. The more you can knock people back, the better. Especially because of his passive, you're going to want to be doing combo hits and such. I'll talk more about that when I am going through gameplay strategies. That's all I really have for Fuzzy as far as attributes and items. Let's go ahead and move into some gameplay. Alrighty guys, I'm loading in now. We're just going to go ahead and start right off the bat with his slide. So as you can see, when I'm picking up a weapon, I'm going around in circles, doing 360s with my thumb. You can't see that exactly now. You can see the joystick. And basically what that's doing is it's allowing me to pick up weapons without stopping, which is very important for Fuzzy. Oh, that's bad. I might die here. Okay, so I'm just going to get way away from these people because I do not have the time right now to fight them. So what spinning around does is it allows you to pick up weapons without having to use that, without having to stop using your active ability, which, I gotta say, the active ability reloads quickly, so until you get really good at it, if you're in a high pressure situation, I wouldn't recommend doing it, because it does have a pretty quick cooldown. But casual games like this, I think it's solo standard right now, it's not high pressure, it's kind of laid back and chill, especially solos light. These are just great times to be practicing that. So here we go. I'm actually gonna kill 2 other Fuzzies. Well, I mean, they might kill me. We kill each other. Alright, so that was kind of step 1 is just gonna be working on twirling around on those med kits, just sliding. We're gonna go ahead and go in round 2 real quick. That was a really short round. Second is gonna be positioning. Okay, so you see, there's obviously, anytime you watch a how-to video, be it mine or someone else's, they're going to tell you with tank characters or with close-range fighting characters to stay around these bushy areas where you can potentially leave the bush and gain bush leave. Or jungle shoes, sorry. Just getting that extra little speed boost, very important for those characters. So I'm just going to say it right now. Anytime you've been recommended to be near those areas with a character that has your jungle shoes on, don't be in those areas with Fuzzy. That's because Fuzzy has no viable way of escaping. While his little belly slide active ability is good, it's certainly not good enough for, you know, fighting up close, and you just can't get away as easily as you'd want to. Now, right here I'm kind of getting killed. Good places to be as Fuzzy are anywhere with water. So if you're near, let's say, this peninsula up here. Oh my word, I'm sucking here. Alright, so if you're trying to pick up a weapon, again, spin around, but you see here I'm near water. So here I can shoot at that guy and jump in the water at the same time. So I can be belly sliding around, stop to shoot at someone, and then jump right in the water, and it eliminates the need for a cooldown. These kinds of places are where Fuzzy does the best. So whenever you're fighting a high pressure situation, this is where you want to be. As far as weapons, so the bomb is going to be one of your most valuable weapons for initiating attacks. Now what I mean by initiating attacks is when you wish to fight someone, the bomb is what you're going to want to start with. That seems absurd because it may seem absurd. You might want to start with your bow or your spear. The bomb is very useful because most characters, when you initiate an attack with them, they kind of want to attack you directly. Now, what you're going to want to do is throw a bomb where you think they're going to be coming. So assuming someone was running out of that house about to attack me, I would toss a bomb, forcing them to get hit. Then I would simply pull out the focus bow because that takes the longest. While the bomb is hitting them, I would prepare the shot. Then I would shoot them. And then since they're affected by the freezing ability, I would then hit them with the spear and then slide away. And then simply repeat this process over and over until they're dead. Now, this plan is not flawless, but it's simply the one that works best for me. Now, when you're trying to take down high DPS characters such as Larry or Steve, things you're going to want to do is throw bombs on top of yourself rather than trying to figure out where they're going to go, because Steve can fly, Larry can go faster, and he can turn invisible. So these guys are kind of teaming. I'm going to try to team with them. So here you go, shooting it on myself. I have now nearly killed that Jade. Here they go. So I'm going to actually have to get away from this guy. Yeah, I died. I had a med kit, but I don't know how to use adrenaline shot, and this guy's level 13. So you have positioning, you have staying around, circling little items, and you have sequencing your attacks. Those are the most important things about Fuzzy. Now I'm just going to go ahead and play one round, just kind of explaining what I'm doing, and then I'm just going to end the video because Fuzzy is a relatively simple character. Most of this is just aim training, tracking people when you're shooting, but as long as you stick to these certain key strategies like I've been telling you about, Fuzzy gameplay should come very easily to you. Now I'm probably about to die to this guy because matchmaking is absolutely dreadful right now. Honestly, level 8, nowhere near Grandmaster fighting level 13s. Much unfortunate, but I'm going to make the most out of it and work my little tail feathers off. So currently I'm kind of in a bad position because I do not like to be here. Because as you can see, this Finn, they have jungle shoes, meaning a well-placed shot and I've been bit. So I have to get out of here very quickly. Getting over to the peninsula like I said, trying to find that Finn. Oh, there's a Nyx. So I have to get out of here. No medkits, fighting people higher level than I am. So in order for me to get attacked, people are going to have to go into the peninsula or into the water, meaning I have an advantage there. Going to toss the bomb on myself, shoot them. There you go. They've taken lots of damage. I've taken none. Again, just going to try to toss this on myself, using the water in the peninsula to my advantage. And, you know, here they are, really low health. They're going to try to bite me, obviously, because they're in a really bad position to be. Unfortunately, that did hit. Going to try to get some happy treats here. Force them to come after me. Shoot them, toss a bomb, and that should be them gone. Excellent. So you see the power of Fuzzy. When you sequence the attacks properly, he's outstanding. There's a Nyx. He's also drunk. The new character digital design or whatever they did. It's really hilarious. Honestly, I've never liked Fuzzy much before, but I thank whoever suggested him because it really has made me think about him more. It's made me just look at his gameplay, and honestly, I've come to respect Fuzzy players because there's a sense of skill in which you have to be good, you have to think properly, and it shows signs of a true expert being able to play Fuzzy because, I mean, if you play Fuzzy and you're good at him, hats off, I respect you because Fuzzy is an excellent character, but technically difficult as mess. Coming to play with him, awesome character, definitely better than some of the newer characters. I have to say, some characters I play and I just absolutely hate, and Fuzzy was one of those characters, but now getting back into him, he is certainly a valuable player. So we have the level 10 Nyx back. If they dash towards me, I'm hoping to just drop the bomb on them. They're looking to do the boom dash tactic. Again, that's expected from Nyx. Alright, so I just got 2 shots on him. Jumping back in the water. Level 12 over here, that's going to be a doozy. Level 10 with Holy Sandals. Level 10 Nyx with Molotov. Again, I'm kind of just vibing here. Level 8. Can't really do much for myself here. Another level 8 here. Hopefully I can take them down. Again, you can see me struggling with being a sniper character, not my forte. Took them down. Oh, what? Hold up. I was nowhere near that Molotov. Can somebody vouch for me and tell me I shouldn't have died there? It would just make me feel better about myself. A lot better. So you have it, guys. I suck at Fuzzy, but I know how to play him. Just reassurance. You know, I suck at Fuzzy. I suck at sniper characters, but I know how to play them. Alright, guys, so give me a break. If this was helpful, leave a comment, leave a like. It would mean a lot to me. You know, just as always, thanks for watching. Have an amazing day, and I will see you in the zoo.